last weekend when you weren't answering my calls, I went to a party with Brian, and I went home with him, and I slept with him.
Yeah, I know what happened.
What?
Well, Brian bet me $50 and a pack of cigarettes.
What?
That he could sleep with you. So now I'm down $50 and a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, look at that, the iguana trying to eat his ball at 16. Come on, push it back to the hole. We've seen the seagull at the TPC. Steve Lowry, 1998 seagull at 17, picked up the ball, tried to fly off, dropped it right in the lake. But he'll just be able to get, look at this little fella run.
That's got to be a shot of the day.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about protein because we're going to toss down to, of course, Lee Valsvik. And now you're up on the rooftop. You got to show us around. I haven't been there yet.
Oh, it is so beautiful. I will do that. And by the way, Jim Christensen, executive chef, is going to grill us up some salmon with red wine oxtail sauce. He only makes that up here on the rooftop at Union Restaurant. And Johnny Michaels, mixologist, plays some football up here.
Yeah, it sure is nice playing under retractable glass.
Well, go ahead. I'm not going to get in trouble. It worked in practice. How did he get to...
Stay focused. There's a lot happening. It's a lot of stress. Even if you're feeling under control, the person next to you might be not. And that was really an example of what we're seeing here. Look at them sharing water just out of the cap of that bottle. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was water.
I need to feel better, guys.
Okay.
Just let that one.
We'll continue to monitor this, and if they should, we'll monitor Bill's video, and if they should.
There's the water.
Excellent.
Water.
Thank goodness for that.
2011 premieres, baby. We made it. We made it. We made it. I am so happy. I'm gonna propose to my girlfriend on national TV. Baby, yes! Will you marry me? Will you marry me? I've loved you for so long. Hook up.
Wait a minute. Give me a second. You're more nervous than I am. That's pretty good. I like that. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
Oh!
Ta-da!
So does that usually happen on the first time?
Usually don't fall down, but...
I did buy some ice cream bars, and I said to Bridget, the videographer I'm working with, we have to eat these really fast because they're not going to stay frozen. And she didn't believe me. She said, no, it's cold. I said, it has to be 0 or ice cream won't stay cold. And lo and behold, it's so warm, it doesn't even stay on the stick. See that?
The legend of Bigfoot is resurfacing in a western North Carolina town. A man in Cleveland County says he saw the mythic beast just last week.
And as Ann Sheridan reports, this isn't the first time a sighting's been reported here.
I tried to call him.
Tim Peeler thought he was calling coyotes.
Instead of them, him.
He got something that frightened even the self-proclaimed mountain man.
This thing was 10 foot tall. He had beautiful hair. It scared me.
Sergeant Mark Self, as a Cleveland County deputy, didn't see the creature this time.
There was a 8 to 10 foot hairy man looking person.
But remembers the stories of a Sasquatch when he was a kid.
Was killing some animals, breaking in chicken houses, killing chickens.
It's the same M.O. that Tim says he saw for himself. The Sasquatch going after his dogs.
I come out here and rough talked him and run him off.
Got him to leave, called 911, then the creature came back.
And I said, get away from here. Get. And he went right back out that path again.
Deputies filed a suspicious person report, and Tim is still recalling the details.
He looked like he had 6 fingers on each hand.
But even though sworn to serve and protect,
This is just totally blowing my mind that's even brought back up.
are left manning up, at least for the cameras.
Doesn't bother me now. I don't.
All right, Peeler says you might not believe his story. He only asks that you don't laugh. And remember, the sightings have been talked about for years.
New tonight, this is a pretty interesting story to tell you about. Some people would call this creepy too. A family in Portland, Oregon says their Amazon Echo, paired with the Alexa app on their phones, recorded a conversation and then sent that conversation to somebody hundreds of miles away.
The person on the other line said, "Unplug your Alexa devices right now."
Now, that's the call the family got from a friend in Seattle about 2 weeks ago. Alexa recorded the conversation at their home in Oregon and then sent it to a random contact in one of their phones. The couple couldn't believe their friend received that recording.
At first, my husband was like, "No, you didn't." And he's like, "You're sat there talking about hardwood floors." And we're, "Oh gosh, you really did."
Yeah, a woman says she repeatedly called Amazon and says an Alexa engineer is investigating their claims.
He apologized like 15 times in like a matter of 30 minutes and said, "We really appreciate you bringing this to our attention. This is something we need to fix."
Now, the company sent this statement about that secret recording. It says Amazon takes privacy seriously. We investigated what happened and determined this was an extremely rare occurrence. Well, the family has since unplugged all the devices around their home, and they're asking to get their money back.
Miss Hawaii USA Moani Hara, used to the bathing suit thing, but this is a little different. Adam Sachs here. Okay, Adam does this. He cuts into shirts or whatever you're wearing and turns it into fashion. Adam, so okay, what are you doing? What,
so right
do you
now,
have a vision right now?
Yeah, my vision is I'm going to make like kind of like just kind of make it even, just go with the angles here and the lines here, and just some biomechanics stuff. Just going to work with her lines, and then finish it off.
Okay, so how did you even come up with this concept?
Well, I kind of by mistake. I was asked to cut a shirt. I was a wardrobe stylist for 10 years, first of all, and I'm good with fabrics and working with models and whatnot.
But you made a mistake, I'm assuming?
No, actually, I was asked to cut a shirt live. Not live, in public. And so I started, I'm like, yeah, no problem. Like, I've done this before on set. So I just kept snipping. And I drew a big crowd of people.
Yeah.
And they applauded, and I wasn't even done. And I was just like, this is so natural to me. The crowd loves it, I love it, the girl loved it.
Yeah.
So it was a really good formula, and I fell in love with it the first shirt I ever did.
It must be so
This is
nerve-wracking
her
for you.
first couple slices.
Okay.
This is gonna turn into something amazing.
Okay,
so.
we're gonna let you go for a little
Fantastic.
bit. Maybe keep cutting.
Yeah, yeah.
And then at the end of the show, we're gonna show you what it looks like.
All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Working on the swimsuit, and so that's going to continue for the next 20 minutes or so, and then we'll have the results for you.
Turn around, Monty.
Very nice.
Wow, that's awesome.
So that was a plain black swimsuit that now has some great design features.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, you can check out that swimsuit and a number of other things that Adam has done as adamsachs.net. That's 2 A's, right, Adam?
Correct.
Two A's.
Yeah, and we're gonna do your jacket next, Dan, right?
Yeah, right, right.
And we're gonna. I don't know if you're gonna look as good as Mwani though.
Actually, I was going to put on a one-piece swimsuit and see, but maybe not. We'll talk about that during the break.
We're out of
Adam,
time.
is that a good idea? It's a bad idea.
We're out of time.
I think we are.
Showing their love for the extraterrestrial world. They designed the UFO-themed chicken coop. Oh my goodness.
Big Al,
Those
think you need
feathered
one of
feet
these.
just cracked me up. It's going viral, and they installed flashing lights to give it a special outer space look. It's climate controlled. The chickens stay warm at night. When it came to making the shape of the coop, it took some brainstorming.
And the first discussion was out of wood, but we really wanted something a little more curvy, and we just decided the satellite dishes were going to be perfect for what we needed.
The owners say the plan to add an automatic ramp to the coop is in the works. Facebook has nearly 1 million views on this coop UFO. Big Al, you need it. If it'll
they
make them.
lay more eggs,
Yep.
whatever it takes.
Keeps them warm, so maybe it will.
I would think so. It might be a little hot in the summer.